Hello everyone. Hi, how are you guys doing? TikTok family, Instagram family, Threads family. God bless you. God bless you. We just ended our Facebook Live, and as promised, I wanted to come on and give a few little words of encouragement, or rather drop a few little nuggets here and there to bless your heart, to encourage you as God has encouraged me, and I pray that it will bless you and encourage you. So our lesson today came from the Old Testament, and the Old Testament in the book of Jeremiah, the 7th chapter, verses 1 through 11, and we jumped over to verses 21 through the 23rd verse. So our lesson topic was Jeremiah's message. Jeremiah's message. It was a powerful lesson in itself because it dealt with so many things that the children of Israel were dealing with, the children of Israel were facing. And one of the things that they trusted in, as many of us to do, they trusted in the sanctuary, right? They trusted in the temple, and they were so filled and caught up with worship at the temple and worshiping at the temple, but they weren't worshiping God. They were worshiping idols as well as calling themselves worshiping the true living God. And sometimes for us as Christians, we can set a bad example because we can make things our idols. People can become an idol in our lives. Our money can become an idol. Our children can become an idol. Our husband or our wives can become an idol. And so they trusted in the building. They trusted in the temple. And the reason why they trusted in the temple, because the temple was called by God's name. This is the place where God allowed his name to be placed on. So they believed that they were okay to commit atrocities. They were okay to commit sin. They were okay to burn incense to Baal. They were okay to murder, to steal, to do all of these things, and that God would turn a blind eye. And sometimes if we can be truthful, sometimes we believe because God does not chastise us, or God does not bring about a swift punishment or correction at that moment, that we're okay, that we're in the clear. And I want to caution us as believers that we ought to be careful with that type of mentality, because just because God has not brought about punishment, or God has not dealt with you in your sin, is because of his grace and his mercy. The Bible says the reason why we are not consumed is because of God's grace and his mercy. So God is giving us a chance. God is giving us a chance to amend our ways. That's one of the things that he told Jeremiah. He said, tell my people to amend their ways. Amend means to change your ways. So if you amend your ways, if you change your ways, if you do that which God has called you to do, God said, I will allow you to dwell in this place. God told Jeremiah to tell them that I want to bless you. It is